Hello everyone. Welcome back to Read Recap, the channel where we dive into the pages of great books and come up with thoughtful takeaways. Today, we're exploring The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, a beautiful, thought-provoking novel about life, regrets, and the endless possibilities we face. Let us dive right in and see what this book has to offer. In case you're not familiar, The Midnight Library tells the story of Nora Seed, a woman who finds herself stuck in a state of despair. When she decides to end her life, she ends up in a magical library that exists between life and death. Here, each book represents a version of her life, different choices, different outcomes. Guided by her old-school librarian, Mrs. Elm, Nora gets to explore these alternate realities and learn valuable lessons about her regrets and the meaning of living. Let's break it down. The novel starts with Nora hitting rock bottom. She feels like a failure, in her career, relationships, and even to herself. But then comes the twist. She's transported to the Midnight Library. It's a kind of limbo where time stands still, and every book offers her a glimpse into a life she could have lived if she had made different choices. For example, what if Nora had pursued her dream of becoming a glaciologist? What if she stayed in her rock band? What if she had married her ex-fiancé? What if she became a professional swimmer? What if she worked at a pub and remained close to her brother? Each life gives her insights into the consequences of her choices and whether happiness lies in what could have been, but none seem to have fully satisfied her. What makes this book so engaging is how relatable Nora's journey is. Who hasn't wondered about the road not taken? Matt Haig does a fantastic job of showing us that while it's natural to have regrets, our present is where we hold the most power. The writing is heartfelt and accessible, with just the right amount of philosophy to make you pause and reflect. A memorable part of the book is Nora's dynamic with Mrs. Elm. She's like the wise mentor we all wish we had, gently guiding Nora through her existential crisis without giving her all the answers. Their conversations are some of the most poignant moments in the story. But here's what really stands out. The Midnight Library isn't just about Nora exploring other lives. It's about her discovering her own capacity for resilience and self-acceptance. By the end of the book, Nora realizes that no life is perfect, and the idea of a perfect life is an illusion. Instead, what matters is how we engage with the life we're living right now, and that happiness is more about perspective and relationships than external success. On the other hand, regret is often based on the assumptions of outcomes, not the reality of how things might have unfolded. A meaningful quote from the book is, "You don't have to understand life. You just have to live it." And another, "The only way to learn is to live." These lines beautifully encapsulate the book's core message. Nora ultimately realizes she wants to live, not because her current life is perfect, but because it is filled with potential. She returns to her original life, committed to embracing it with a renewed sense of purpose and gratitude. So, what are the takeaways? Regret is a universal experience, but it doesn't define us. No matter how bleak things might seem, there's always a way to reshape our perspective. Happiness isn't about living a life without pain. It's about finding meaning in the moments we're given. Life is full of potential. Every choice shapes life uniquely, but no single path guarantees happiness. Acceptance and gratitude is about learning to appreciate the life one has. That is key to finding fulfillment. While The Midnight Library offers profound life lessons, it also reminds us to embrace the mundane and the imperfect. It's those moments that often hold the most beauty. If you haven't read The Midnight Library yet, I highly recommend it. It's a quick read, but its impact lingers long after you turn the final page. Let me know in the comments, what life would you pick if you were in Nora's shoes? Or if you've already read it, what did you take away from her journey? Comment below what book I should review next. Thanks for watching Read Recap. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell for more bookish content. Until next time, happy reading.